This is my 1997 Acura Integra LS, or what once used to be an Acura Integra LS. As you can see, this is where we're at with it right now. It's been sitting for a couple of years. It's been in this condition. Complete shell, sitting on the floor, as you can't tell already. Quite disgusting indeed. But this is my new project for the channel, and I've got a lot of plans for this bad boy, and I've got a lot of work ahead of myself here. But eventually I'm thinking I might go with a pretty crazy build on this thing. Now, you see a lot of people on the internet doing all-wheel drive swaps with these things. You see them doing regular K swaps with these things, even LS swapping these things. You've seen some people throw the engine in the back with these things. What? You've never seen anybody try to do all of those at once. So what if I tried to mid-engine all-wheel drive manual swap these things? How can I make that work, you might ask? Well, what other vehicle can you think of that might have an all-wheel drive system with a 7-speed manual and a flat 6 that's in the back? Yep, you guessed it. 2019 Porsche 911. Those things come all-wheel drive, mid-engine, 7-speed manual. And believe it or not, the wheelbases from the Integra to the Porsche may be off by just 5 to 6 inches. So I feel like that's something that can be doable. Affordable? Not at all. Doable? Maybe. Now, am I going to be able to make it happen? Follow along and see. Yeah, so here we are. We got this bad boy right here, looking nice and pretty. Cleanest car you'll ever see. Look at that. It's just so clean. It's a 1997 Acura Integra LS. This was actually my first car, believe it or not. It has definitely seen some better days, if you guys can't tell. Looking at a pure shell with nothing in, completely nothing, just sitting on the ground on some tires. And yeah, this is what I'm starting with. I would love to know what you guys think I should do with it. Honestly, I've got some crazy plans for it, but I need to get it back on the road first. Somehow, some way, I gotta get started. I just don't know where to start with this thing. So first things first, we gotta get to the obvious. That is, this has no motor. We are looking at absolutely freaking nothing here, guys. Obviously the chassis has seen some better days too. That's all stuff that can be worked on. I honestly just do not know where to start with this vehicle. I know that really I should get it up off the ground. I need to install the rear trailing arms. I need suspension control arms and everything for the fronts and the rears. I've got some of those parts already here. in these boxes here, I just got to get myself a set of springs or coils, and then I should be able to put this bad boy back on some wheels so I can get it rolling around, and we can start working on this thing. We can start making plans for it for real, for real. If you can't tell already, it's been sitting for years. It's got caked up algae and moss and just a bunch of different growths. No sunroof. That's been missing for quite some time. So yeah, this is going to be a fun adventure, honestly, and I think I'm going to need a lot of help. So if you're watching this and you feel like you can support somehow, any way that you feel like you can support, whether it be through some knowledge, through some stories that you can hand down so I can save some time and effort in my struggles of trying to learn how to rebuild this vehicle into something that I really want. So like I mentioned before, the main goal for this vehicle is to eventually all-wheel drive mid-engine swap it. And as I mentioned before, my go-to powertrain would probably be a Porsche Flat 6, which is something that you have probably never even heard of. For a car like this, I feel like this is a very unique idea, and this is something that I'm very passionate about, and I want to make this work. I want to make this happen, and I would love some help from you guys out there in the community. It would be much appreciated. Now, stay tuned for more videos, more updates. I'll get as much up as I can when I can. Right now, time is kind of limited. I am currently a full-time aircraft mechanic, so I don't have as much time as I'd like to work on my own vehicles, which is unfortunate, but gotta do what you gotta do in this day and age. Alrighty, stay tuned for next time, guys. Help, please. Please help. I don't know what to do with it.